This week right here on Charger Bulletin News. The longest government shutdown in history is over. Love Island is casting and Chargers are looking for love too. Plus, what you need to know before you head home for Thanksgiving break. Right here on Charger Bulletin News.
Welcome back to another episode of Charger Bulletin News. I'm Hania Paral.
And I'm Nina DiMonato. Let's get right into this week's stories.
After 43 days, the longest government shutdown in history has finally come to an end. The advancement came on Wednesday night after the House passed the measure 222 to 209. Soon after, President Trump signed the spending bill from the Oval Office. The spending bill will fund the government through January 30th. The bill covers programs like agriculture, SNAP, military, construction, and legislative agencies. The move ends weeks of gridlock that left millions of federal workers without pay and most Americans without subsidies such as food and preschool programs. Federal agencies like national parks will open. When it comes to travel, the TSA and air traffic controllers will slowly ramp back to full capacity. Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia said the agreement would protect federal workers from baseless firings, reinstate those who have been wrongfully terminated during the shutdown, and ensure federal workers receive back pay as required by a law got passed in 2019. This relief may be short-lived. However, if Congress can't agree on another spending bill before January 30th, the U.S. could be facing another partial shutdown early next year.
Now let's head over to Sweden Patterson and see what's going on in the world of sports.
Thanks, Nina. Let's get right into this week's Charger highlights, starting with men's soccer. Men's soccer finished their season with a 1-0 win over Mercyhurst University. Their first year in Division I is completed with 5 wins, 5 losses, and 6 ties. Now to the gridiron. No longer interim head coach, but official head coach Mark Powell led the football team to their 5th win this weekend. Wrapping up their season, New Haven beat Merrimack College 41-31 on Saturday. AJ Duffy led the way with 3 touchdowns and 381 yards of total offense. His performance earned him NEC's Offensive Player of the Week honors. After 2 losses, men's basketball earned their first D1 victory against UMass Lowell on Monday, winning 73-67. Up next for the Chargers, a home tilt against the University of Delaware, Saturday at 1 p.m. Women's basketball had a mixed week with the Chargers losing to Iona University 57-45 on Sunday, followed by a win against Purchase College on Wednesday. With the 99-53 victory, head coach Debbie Buff secured her 300th win. The ladies hit the court Saturday against Boston University at 3:30, so make sure to show up and support our Chargers. That wraps up our sports segment. Now let's switch gears and see what's making headlines in entertainment this week with Michael Crowley.
Hey, thanks, Sweden. Our entertainment update starts with an unexpected but well-deserved award from People Magazine. The results are in. People Magazine just announced its 2025 Sexiest Man Alive, and this year's title goes to Bridgerton star Jonathan Bailey. The British actor, who is also set to star in the upcoming Wicked for Good, says the honor feels completely absurd but flattering. Social media lit up after the announcement, with fans giving the decision positive feedback. Bailey's charm, humor, and authenticity have made him a fan favorite both on and off screen. Bailey's People Magazine cover hit stands this week, featuring a new photo shoot and interview. And with Wicked set to premiere soon, 2025 is already shaping up to be a huge year for him. But this moment goes beyond a title in just a magazine. Bailey is the first openly gay man to receive the title, and many are calling it a milestone for representation. He says he's proud to accept the honor not for just himself, but for others who've looked for someone like them in the spotlight. You can catch Bailey's full interview and photos in the latest issue of People on stands now. The nominations for the 2026 68th Annual Grammy Awards are in, and there's plenty to talk about. This year, Kendrick Lamar stands out with 9 nominations, his most ever, thanks to his critically acclaimed album, GNX. Close behind is Lady Gaga, earning 7 nods for her bold and theatrical project Mayhem. Meanwhile, Bad Bunny made history as the first Spanish-language artist to be nominated in the 3 major categories: Album, Record, and Song of the Year, all in the same year. In the top categories, the competition is stacked. For Album of the Year, nominees include GNX by Kendrick Lamar, Mayhem by Lady Gaga, Debí Tirar Más Fotos by Bad Bunny, Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter, and Mutt by Leon Thomas. For Record of the Year, highlights include Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, Luther by Kendrick Lamar with SZA, and DTMF by Bad Bunny. The best new artist lineup includes fresh names like Olivia Dean, Cat's Eye, and Leon Thomas. This year's nominees show just how wide and diverse the music scene has just become. From pop and rap to Latin and alternative, the Grammys are recognizing artists who push boundaries and blend styles in new ways. The ceremony will take place February 1st, 2026 in Los Angeles. You can check out the full list of nominees in all categories on the official Recording Academy website for more details. It's official, Love Island Season 8 is now accepting applications. Nash Kirks, the casting director on Love Island, posted on her Instagram last week writing, Love Island USA is currently looking for the new cast of sexy singles who are ready for the summer of a lifetime in the villa. If you're interested in applying, be ready for a long application process, which according to show sources will be very in-depth, looking heavily into applicants' social media presence due to backlash last season over racist social media posts from 2 contestants resurfacing. The online application has over 80 questions and is a deep dive into your personality, career goals, and of course, love life. To apply, all you have to do is go to loveislandusa.castingcrane.com. Applications are open and who knows, maybe we'll see a Charger there in the summer. That's all I got for this week in entertainment. With Grammy nominees and Cupid working overtime, it's never a dull day in entertainment. Now, let's see what's going on around campus. Emily has the scoop on all things student life.
Thanks, Michael. Let's jump right in. If Love Island feels a little too dramatic for your liking, well, we've got our own dating show right here on campus. Hosted by Siloso, this student-run event lets contestants compete live on stage for the final rose in an interactive showdown. Even better, you can apply to be a Charger or a Chargette for the chance to win a $100 date. It's a one-night-only event happening Wednesday the 19th at 6:30 p.m. in the German Club, so don't miss your shot at campus romance. Chargers, Thanksgiving break is almost here. Residence halls will close Wednesday, November 26th at 10 a.m. and reopen Sunday, November 30th at noon. You can find the full schedule in your weekly roundup email within the next week from the university. From all of us here at CBN, have a safe, relaxing, and food-filled Thanksgiving. That's all for student life. Back to you, Nina.
Thanks, Emily. Thousands of flights are still being canceled across the U.S., potentially impacting Thanksgiving travel plans. The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, has ordered nationwide flight cuts due to the recently ended government shutdown, which is the longest in U.S. history. While some cancellations are weather-related, most are to ease pressure on previously unpaid air traffic controllers, who have been working without pay since October 1st. The FAA originally required airlines to cut 4% of flights, but the number has doubled to 8%. Over 2,600 flights were canceled this past Sunday, making it one of the worst travel days of the year. Major airports in cities like Atlanta, Chicago, Los Angeles, and New York have all been affected. Here in Connecticut, Bradley International Airport has reported multiple cancellations and longer wait times. Travelers have been turning to rental cars, buses, and trains as alternate options, while airlines say most passengers have been rebooked within a few hours. With the shutdown finally ending, experts still believe that flight schedules still won't return to normal just yet. If you're flying home for break, make sure to check your flight status, review airline policies, and have a backup plan just in case.
Thank you for watching Charger Bulletin News.
If you have a story idea, email us at chargerbulletinnews@newhaven.edu.
Be sure to check out the latest edition of the Charger Bulletin newspaper currently in stands around campus.
Thank you for watching. I'm Nina DiMonato.
And I'm Hania Peral. We'll see you here next week.